I'll be with you till the end, where I go they follow. Won't ever let anybody get in my way. Lonely is the road to the city from the hollers we come from. Make them say my name, white trash motherfucker. Yeah. White trash motherfucker. Yeah. Make them say my name.
Yeah, I live my whole life in a single wide, eating free pheasant just to get by. We was lucky if we got a sandwich with some french fries. Always seen things that we couldn't buy, so I made it my mission to be somebody. I really do this, they ain't really be about it. Stay true to myself, you can come see about me. White trash motherfucker, yeah, you can never doubt me. We help a fellow man when they need it. We all bleed the same when we bleeding. Lost a lot of family from the fiending, but I'm just sitting at the table and I'm eating. Now I get paid off of slum raps. All they said that I couldn't do,
I'll be with you till the end, where I go they follow. Won't ever let anybody get in my way. Lonely is the road to the city from the hollers we come from. Make them say my name, white trash motherfucker. Yeah. White trash motherfucker.
Be double on here.
Yeah. Make them say my name.
Columbus is the city that I'm from. We got hate, we got love, we got pain, we got drugs in the pens. They be stabbing in the streets, they got guns. We can't get away from habits, it's a habit where I'm from. People acting like they have it, or they acting like they haven't had enough. I didn't have the time, cause half the time I had to bluff. I can't let them in, I'm just gonna sin, that's what I've done. But I can't lose again, I need a win, I need a dub. I done put my blood, sweat and tears into this. Excuse me while I reminisce, thinking as the man I am now about the kid that I was when I was in the mix. Came a long way while I was in some shit.
I'll be with you till the end, where I go they follow. Won't ever let anybody get in my way. Lonely is the road to the city from the hollers we come from. Make them say my name, white trash motherfucker. Yeah. White trash motherfucker. Yeah. Make them say my name.
So I'm here to tell you, it doesn't matter what skin color you got. It doesn't matter where you're from. When they tell you you can't do it, you can. White trash motherfucker.
What is happening? Man, I hope y'all had a good Tuesday. If you don't know, you will know. It's Twisted Up Tuesday. So roll one, light it up, kick back, relax, enjoy some good music, and get to meet a new artist. You know, when I started all this, I never really thought that I would get the traction that I have already. I didn't think I would, damn it. I didn't think I'd get to meet the people that I have in such short period of time. It's really been an experience. I do. Love you. Little ones, man, little ones. But I never really thought I would get as far as I have as soon as I have. And I want to keep that same momentum going as long as I possibly can. So, with that being said, we have an artist coming on tonight that we're going to get to interview. You guys are going to get to meet. You guys will get to you know, you're going to get to learn about him. So it's going to be an experience for all of us, because the more I do this, the more diverse I become in being able to talk to you guys and myself and other people. I know it's weird saying myself, but when I'm doing this, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm talking to myself. I got to be able to carry on a conversation with myself. I appreciate you viewers. Appreciate y'all. Man, if you're rocking with me, drop an HC in the comments. If you're on Facebook, jump over to YouTube, drop something in the comments. I'll be able to see all comments from there. But hey, what up, dog? What up, what up, what up? We need to get, you know, a few of y'all in here and do something a little different than what I'm used to doing on here. You know, just instead of me and just somebody else, you know, just be a couple of us chopping it up, bullshitting one night. That'd be cool. Yeah, I didn't get mine, so hopefully I'll fucking sleep good tonight. Hopefully, man. If it's cool with him, it's cool with me. I wasn't gonna bring him in till later, but I'm gonna run a song, and then I'll be right back to y'all. So in the meantime, I'm going to give y'all a little hint and see if y'all can figure out who the hell's coming on the page. Let's get into it.
We ain't built like you soft-ass motherfuckers. Yeah. Hickorbillies, hoodbillies, white trash motherfuckers. Yeah. We built different, bitch. Them hickorbillies built different. Country boys are built different. Real ones are built different. My people built different. You won't get it unless you live it, bitch. Them hickorbillies built different. Country boys are built different. Real ones are built different. My people built different. You won't get it unless you live it, bitch. Back since me and Timmy was out drifting in a mini shotgun and beer, smoking weed and bumping on some 50. People said we's built different cause we ain't fuck with the city. Unless you need that pack delivery, nothing less than 350. Y'all don't know jack shit about the way we's built. Trucks ain't got shiny rims or some dumbass tilt. We some real blue collars and we all got skills. Out here busting ass, missing home, paying them bills. Some working, some hustling, some do both. In the end, what really matters is we all got growth. Hard working, tough skin, yeah, we keep on going. Built different, bitch, huh? Yeah, we already know. Them hickorbillies built different. Country boys are built different. Real ones are built different. My people built different. You won't get it unless you live it, bitch. Them hickorbillies built different. Country boys are built different. Real ones are built different. My people built different. You won't get it unless you live it, bitch.
Yeah, you know I move just a little bit different. I build it up from nothing like a motherfucking filament. That's the 3Ds, drive, dedication, diligent. Drop another banger and they feeling it. I use what I got to help others. Eating over here, don't care what's in your fucking cupboard. Y'all on that dick like a fucking fluffer. Sweeter than a nutter butter. You stay depressed like a fucking cutter. Bitch, I'm white trash, motherfucker. I do my own thing, yeah, I do it my way. Swerving in and out of lanes like I'm gone off cocaine. Dropping all that heat like I'm slinging propane. Y'all done win and lost it like you need some Rogaine.
Them hickorbillies built different. Country boys are built different. Real ones are built different. My people built different. You won't get it unless you live it, bitch. Them hickorbillies built different. Country boys are built different. Real ones are built different.
heat under my seat. You don't really want no problems, hell no, I guarantee. Leave your shirt out steady, leaking blood, soaking through your teeth. And I'm doing broad day, I ain't scared of no police. I'm a real fucking menace, fuck around and you gon' see. I'm on that hood Billy shit, don't you play with ODD. Call up my hoods, give them a job and they gon' spray your whole team. While I sit back sipping shine, grin, busting through my teeth. Turn on the news, who the knew? It's another murder scene, bitch.
Hickory Billy's built different. Country boys are built different. Real ones are built different. My people built different. You won't get it unless you live it, bitch. Hickory Billy's built different. Country boys are built different. Real ones are built different. My people built different. You won't get it unless you live it, bitch.
Hey, so does anybody have any ideas who the hell's coming on the show? Anybody? Come on, chat. Anybody got any clues? They were in the video. They weren't just in the video, they performed in it too. Looking at all my screens like anybody. Man, without further ado, I want y'all to give a high country welcome to Odd Job.
What it is? Can you hear me good?
Hey, yeah, loud and clear.
Bet. How's it going, folks? Are you excited? I'm excited.
Man, welcome to the show.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you having me.
Man, I appreciate you coming on. I've been trying to reach out to several artists, and you know, for somebody to actually reach back to me and want to jump on here and let me push their name out there, I really appreciate that.
Oh yeah, that's what it's about, dude. This whole shit, whether you're like a musician, a reactor, a podcaster, whatever you do, it's all about unity, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like, the more you get yourself out there, it's better for everybody. It can help you, it can help me, anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's all about that unity.
Yep. Speaking of unity, I see you rocking the Valid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Real nice. It's talking real nice. You can go get yours at validgg.com.
Yeah. Go get it. Man, so you want to kind of introduce yourself to the channel?
Yeah. If you don't know me, my name's Odd Job. I am officially the biggest, littlest country rapper in the world. I've met all the other short guys. None of them are as short as me. They all got at least 2-3 inches on me, so I win by default. But it's a win. You know what I'm saying? It's a win.
Hey. Hell yeah. So what got you into music?
Oh shit. Really like my mental health, man. Like I struggle with bipolar, PTSD, anxiety, depression, bipolar depression, ADHD. Fucking music's always just kind of been like my release, whether it be listening to it, writing it, performing it, whole 9 yards.
So who'd you like grow up listening to? Like what was your go-to artist?
And I was gonna sound cliche. But originally, like when I was younger, it was definitely Pac. And Bone Thugs and Harmony, because I'm an Ohio boy, you know what I'm saying? So those two were in heavy rotation. Then when I turned about 13, 14, I discovered Jelly Roll. And like ever since I found Jelly, bro, that was just like, I was like, damn, if he can do this, we can do this. You know what I'm saying? And I started recording about a year after I found Jelly Roll. And through Jelly Roll, I found Bravo Gator. I found David Ray and all of Eye for an Eye. I found so many underground like Nashville artists. Chad Arms, I have his whole CD collection from way back in the day. Like, I pretty much grew up on that Nashville underground hip hop really from that point on.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Hell yeah. You know, speaking of Bone Thugs and Harmony, that was my first like hip hop experience.
Yeah.
I had an older uncle that he wasn't much older than me, but he was like 7, 8 years older than me. And when he was in school, I would sneak into his room when I'd stay over and I would go through his CDs and shit. And I remember I kicked on a CD player one time and Crossroads came on. And that was like the very first song that really put me on to hip hop. And I was stuck to it from then.
That's a good one too, bro. Yeah, I got a lot of family in Cleveland, East Side Cleveland to be specific. And like my Uncle Jerry's house, like the family house in Cleveland, was actually in the Try So Hard video. When the dude's running down the street, they ran right past his house, and I'm like, oh, that's my uncle's house.
I know that place.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
That's
Hell
pretty
yeah.
cool.
That's what's up. So you play any like instruments or you just rap?
Yeah, no, I can play the triangle, which a lot of people think is a joke, right? Like a lot of people think it's a joke, but like the triangle is actually like a very hard instrument to play. Like if you actually know what you're doing and you're trying to do it right, there's multiple sounds you can get. There's multiple devices used to hit it to get certain sounds. There's different wavelengths that come from it. I studied the triangle like from like, I think it was like 8th grade to 9th grade, that summer in between. I did it as a joke originally. I found a triangle at like Dollar General for like $5, right? And I'm like, I'm gonna learn to play triangle and I'm gonna audition for a band next year. Well, then like after I started getting into it, I'm like, damn, this shit's hard. And like my ADHD brain, bro, I just had to figure it out, right? So I spent that whole summer learning fucking triangle. I go audition for band. And the band guy, the teacher, whatever the fuck he was, he's like, you know, you did really good, but we don't have any room for a triangle. We don't need a triangle in the band. And that shit broke my heart, bro. I was like, fuck, I spent a whole summer of my life smoking weed to learn a triangle, and you're going to tell me you don't need a triangle?
Man, fuck that band teacher.
Mm-hmm. But other than that, no, I can't even make a beat. I'm too ADHD. When I was like 16, I bought, I think it was like Sony Acid Pro at the time. And it came with like 10 grand worth of like beat making plugins and all this shit. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna stop using these SoundClick. If you don't know what SoundClick is, you're not an OG. SoundClick was a site everybody used to use to get their free download beats. You know what I'm saying? Hard Target, bro. He actually kind of blew up on SoundClick way back in the day. I was like, I'm gonna quit doing that. I'm gonna make these beats. I think I made like 2 30-second loops and gave the fuck up. I was like, I can't do this. I gotta go do too time consuming. Can't do it. I haven't tried since. I just buy my beats.
Man, I'm somebody that I've tried making some beats. I've put together a couple just by random luck. You know, being stoned up and sitting there late at night, bored as fuck, just putting shit together, hoping the fuck is gonna work.
Right.
But nah, it's not for me.
Yeah, me neither. Plus, I got like the same like little beat in my head that's always there, and that's it. That's all I got. And I can't even make that shit. So if I can't make that shit, I ain't making nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I've been playing with it for a while. It's, you know, it's just something I do in my spare time. And there at the beginning, I was the same way. Everything that I beat, every beat that I tried to put together, it sounded like the last beat.
Yeah, it'll happen. I applaud anybody that can do all that because, like, I'm not minded like that. I can write a song real easy, but I can't make no beat, bro. Like, no.
Have you seen those little it's like a 50-second clip on YouTube, and it's dudes that do these beat competitions, and they'll throw a whole song together in like 45 seconds.
That's crazy, no.
Yeah. Because what I use is Fruity Loops. And
Okay.
so, you know, FL Studios, that's real big. And I tried learning it and got on YouTube and was watching these guys. And then I went down this rabbit hole of these people just doing this insane shit on there. And nah, no.
No, not me.
I can't even type that fast, let alone click buttons that fast.
Right. Hell no.
So since you're an artist, you know, that just raps, do you sing too, like, at all?
Hell no. I
No.
can't hold a tune to save my fucking life.
Can't carry
I've
it to
tried.
that bucket, huh?
Like one of my buddies sent me a feature to do, right? And it's like a full-blown country song. And I've tried to record. I got a fire verse for it. I've tried to record this thing like 20 different times. I was just telling him Friday at the show in Chillicothe because he popped out. I'm like, bro, we got to do something different. Like, I'm going to have to send you something. You're going to have to send me some actual rap because, like, I can't sing, bro. Yeah, it don't matter what engineer I put behind me. Like, that shit ain't going to sound good. It's just not going to happen.
So, like, when you're trying to come up with a song, and you're trying to put songs together, whether it's just a single or an EP, whatever, like, how do you approach putting together your songs? Like, is it like some real life shit? Is it just some off the wall shit? Like, how do you go about it?
Usually I stem from, like, you know, past experience, shit I've been around, shit I've seen. It really all depends on the song, I guess. Like, if it's just a crazy off the wall song, then I'm just going to write some crazy off the wall shit. But like 90% of my music resonates from shit that I've been around, shit that I've seen, shit I've been through, shit my people have been through. Like, I grew up in a small, dirty little city half my life, and the other half of my life I was on my family's 90-acre homestead. You know what I'm saying? So I've like experienced, I
Both
guess,
worlds.
like, yeah, not to quote Miley Cyrus, but the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying?
So do you battle rap at all?
I used to. When I was younger, that's all I really did was like, I was like a little freestyle battle rapper. Anybody else in town that rapped, I just randomly walk up to them at the bus stop or some shit, like, hey man, we about to go. They'd be like, what? I'm like, yeah, we about to rap battle right now. And nobody ever wanted to do it. There was only like one other kid that would actually battle me. He was real good at beatboxing too, though. He went on America's Got Talent and made it to like the 5th round beatboxing and shit. Like, so we just called him Beatbox. He could rap a little bit, but like it seemed like every time he rapped, it was hard, but he'd spit the same bars over and over and just like change them around. We figured that out like the 3rd time he rapped for us. We're like, wait a minute, this is the same shit you said last time, but it's just in a different place.
Should have called it repeat.
Yeah. But he could beatbox like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you gotta have those guys around too.
Oh yeah. I feel like that's a dead craft nowadays too. Like, not too many people beatbox anymore.
No. And when you do, you're fucking mind blown because they've spent so much time practicing behind closed doors, and then once they come out, that they make out one video and they go fucking viral because they're making 7 different sounds at one time. Like,
yeah,
what the hell?
When we first started doing shows, I was in the bar doing shows when I was like 15, 16. This bar does not exist anymore. It got tore down. They got hit with public intoxication of a minor like 6 times. I might have been 3 of those underage consumption charges, you know. But we used to have them come up, dude, before anybody would start rapping as our opener, bro. We just have them come up and start fucking beatboxing to get everybody all fucking hype. Like, that's what we did, and it worked. It worked so fucking well.
Oh, yeah. I had a buddy that he beatboxed for a while. And when he first started out, he started at Boots and Cats shit. And I'm like, huh? He's like, I don't know. He's like, I watched it on YouTube. So I was like, okay. he like a week later, I run into him and he's like, he's actually halfway decent. And he's like, bro, all I'm doing is like this boots and cat shit. I'm like, no fucking way. He's like, yeah, it's just all about how you enunciate shit and whatever. You keep doing what you're doing, man.
Right.
Like I had buddies that played the harmonica. I love the sound of a harmonica.
Oh yeah.
But there ain't no way in hell that I'm gonna sit down and try to play that motherfucker.
I think I've owned like 5 or 6 nice harmonicas in my life, and I never learned how to fucking play one. Ever. I haven't had a little gold-plated one once that my grandpa bought me. Had my name and shit engraved in the top. It was real nice. It was like a $150 harmonica, bro. I never did shit with that motherfucker. It sat in my room.
So you've been so back to the, you know, the rap battle and stuff. So did that help you become more diversified and doing like say diss songs?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I know how to push them buttons if I want to. I know how to get under a motherfucker's skin. Yeah, a little bit. Now I try to steer away from that nowadays, you know, but
yeah,
if it comes to it, it comes to it, you know.
Yeah, it's not about the businesses you're doing. It's about how you conduct your business.
Thanks.
So, I mean, with that being said, you did have a diss song not too long ago, didn't you?
I did, bro, and I still feel like an asshole because, like, I did my diss track, and then next thing you know, all the country rap is dissing each other, and I'm like, oh, fuck, did I, like, accidentally start something here? But it had none of those people involved in it. You know what I'm saying? But, like, it just seemed like a month after I did that, everybody started ripping at each other, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Damn it, Little Odd Job done brought diss to the fucking country rap, and it ain't good now. Everybody's fucking going at it. Damn it.
That guy needs a couple more diss songs and
facts.
And his name left completely the fuck out of it.
Yep.
Because he feeds off of that negative attention.
Yeah. But like I had actual reasons for doing it. Like I tried to help dude out, you know what I'm saying? I got him on a couple shows. I was his grandma's fucking farmhand for like 3 months because even though he claims he's country, dude can't bale hay, don't know how to do shit, don't know how to fix a fence, nothing. Like everything on it, he didn't know how to do nothing. And his grandma paid me nicely. I made $50 an hour to go out there and fucking help around the farm. And like we'd work for like 3 or 4 hours, bullshit. I'd whip around in his golf cart, shoot a bunch of shit. You know, it was fun while it lasted. And then just bro, he just one day out of the blue, I'm gonna make a fucking diss track on. He started running his mouth, talking all this shit, and I'm like, bro, I'm like the only person that has tried to help you. I was like, so you go ahead and like try. And he kept saying he had this diss track out, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna beat you to it. And I wrote that whole song in like 3 minutes. Hit up JJ. I'm like, JJ, I need this beat remade. Like right now. Had the beat the next day. Recorded that shit. I think it was 2 takes. I did 1 main take and then backup vocals. Recorded my little video in my studio here myself and sent that bitch. And then he disappeared off the internet for like 3 months after that too. It was crazy. Like he talked shit in my comments, reported my video, got it restricted on YouTube, so it's got no algorithm at fucking all, bro. And then blocked me on Facebook, and then like he just disappeared. And the only reason I know he disappeared is because like everybody around me was like, bro, what the fuck did you do? Because he ain't like, he's not in my inbox no more. He's not blowing me up every fucking 10 minutes every day talking about some crazy shit. I'm like, well, I don't know. I guess I ended his career or something, bro. I don't know. I just spoke some facts. Oh no, it wasn't him. It wasn't him.
Oh no, not him?
No, I never responded to him.
Oh, okay. See, that's who I was thinking of because that person
that guy blocked me before he even put out his track. So
Man,
like,
yeah, that's who that's who I thought your last diss was about. Was this
no,
guy?
I said country in the beginning. The reason I say country, the dude I dissed was named Country Bands. Don't go look him up. It's not worth your time. He got a really bad stutter. He tries really hard to rap. He's even got a good ass ghostwriter, but he can't spit the lyrics right. So it's just everything's off flow. It's horrible. But I tried to help him out. You know, I tried real hard. And then he just wanted to be a little bitch. So. Now I haven't responded to that other guy. Cause like, bro, that guy was supposed to fight me at the Redneck Brawl. Told me he would. I finally got a hold of the proper channels to set it up. And the minute I got a hold of the proper channels, bro, this motherfucker blocks me on Facebook, uses his other Facebook to tell me he's not going to fight me because it's not fair because he takes testosterone and all this other shit. And, you know, I'm 5 foot nothing and he's 5'11". I'm like, bro, my older brother's 6'9". I grew up fighting that motherfucker every day. He's got intermittent explosive rage disorder. Like, you don't understand. I went into boxing when I was like 11 for a fucking reason. Okay? Like,
yeah, me and that person, I know him personally, and we have our own beef. So if I could get my ass in the ring at Redneck Brawl, that'd be some shit.
Good luck. You can try, and he's just gonna deny the fight. That's what happens.
I've tried chasing him down multiple times. He runs like a little pig.
I've heard that from a few people.
He runs like a little pig. And then one time he actually stopped in front of the police station, jumped out of his car, and started running his mouth as I'm running down the road after him.
That's fucked up. He only did that because he was in front of the police station. Shit.
And then I got kind of close. He jumped back in his car.
I'm pretty sure him and his little butt buddy are the ones behind my fake page. I got no solid proof, but all I know is like that fake page seems to post the same exact content he posts on his page. You know, like it's the same type of shit. So I already know it's fucking him, but you know, and that page blocked me too. I messaged you one day and I was like, "What's up, bud?" And I said his name, and then next day I'm blocked. I'm like, "Oh, that's a coinky dink, isn't it?" Yeah.
Yeah, that's mad sus.
How you gonna make a fake about me talking shit and then don't even let me look at the page? I want to laugh too.
So fuck that guy. Have you heard of the Facebook page Country Rap Rumors?
Oh yeah, they trolled me pretty good there for a while in the beginning. I was their favorite person because I like to troll them back.
Did anybody ever figure out who was running that?
No, bro. We thought we did. Like, we really thought we knew who it was for a while, but like, it turned out it was not that guy at all. And he didn't even know what the fuck it was.
See, what I didn't understand was back when this page got started, this was way before I had even had the idea of starting a podcast or a media channel or anything like this. And they sent me a friend's request, and I'm like, all right, whatever. And then the more I heard about it and the more people started talking about it, I'm like, why the fuck am I getting drug into this shit? And I ain't got shit to do with any of it.
Right. Now, from what I've been told, though, I know one person that was involved with it. That, like, I know was involved with it, right? I'm not going to say no names because he got out of it very quickly. Originally, it was like 6 different motherfuckers that were all running that page. And then, like, they trolled a little too hard. From what I heard, threats on people's lives were made. And everybody was just like, yo, we're dipping the fuck out. And that was the first time the page quit posting for like 2-3 weeks. It disappeared. And then it came back. And when it came back, it was just one of the 6 people. And I still haven't found out who that one of the 6 people is. I only know who one of the 6 was to begin with. And I know for sure it wasn't them that started it back up because they was trying to help us figure out who it was and giving us all the information they fucking could. But like it just, nobody ever figured it out. I haven't had one of my buddies that's real good with computers and shit. He's made millions of dollars off Bitcoin and shit, trying to track the IP. And like whoever did it knows what the fuck they're doing. Because the IP address led back to like 8 IP addresses that were all like a bunch of random bullshit. So whoever did it knew what they was doing. I'll give them that. At least they were smart enough to like know what they were doing. But I find it crazy. They just disappeared again. I think it was like a month and a half, 2 months ago. Just randomly fucking disappeared again. I ain't seen shit about them.
Yeah.
But now there's like 8 new troll pages out. So like,
yeah, there's been a lot of trolling going on. A lot. Coming from all types of different directions.
facts. I've been being good. I've been staying out of it for the most part. I already done got myself in trouble last year.
Speaking of being good, how was that show Friday night?
Oh, it was lit. It was lit. We pretty much had a damn near packed house. Chillicothe, it always gets packed out. I do believe we hit capacity because I'm pretty sure Rich had to tell Parker and them because they were helping run the door, like, don't let nobody else in.
Damn.
Yeah, Chillicothe always, like, it's a smaller venue, you know what I'm saying? But I think cap's like 150, something like that. But it's a tight 150. Like Chillicothe shows, bro, like I'm a little guy. I may be fat, but I'm a little guy. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm like this, shoulder to shoulder motherfuckers, like we have a VIP section, obviously, and it's just like a second patio, right?
Yeah.
And like if you buy a VIP ticket, you're allowed back there until the show starts. And if you are about like you can stay back there, but like you can't get in when the show starts because we have to reserve that for artists because there ain't no other way for the artists to get on stage. It's pretty much the entrance to the stage because like you can't get through that fucking crowd. It takes 10 minutes to work your way through that fucking crowd in Chillicothe. You know what I'm saying? It's just
I seen videos. I seen some of the videos that Rich has posted and Parker Boy and some of the others, and I wish I would have got to go, but I did get to see the FJ show the next night. We did it. We have VIP passes. I had a lot of family there that night coming out and supporting me and Drew B and everybody else. So I ain't really get to go do a whole lot of mingling with the artist, but I got my pictures and got to sit, say what up to a lot of people.
See, I would have been at that one too, but the dude that I did this got me banned from that venue. Odd Job is not allowed at the hub. We're gonna start a petition to bring me back. Because really, I didn't do shit. I didn't do nothing.
Somebody got their butt hurt.
Yeah, dude got butt hurt, and like we had a show. I think it was the weekend after I dropped that disc, and I announced on Facebook I was going to do that disc at there because the dude's from Newark, right? Well, really, he's from Hebron, right outside of Newark, like the outskirts. But he claims like Newark's his hometown. So I'm like, bitch, I'm going to do this disc in your hometown. And he threatened, like, he called the bar, like, dude, 8 times in a week, threatening to come shoot it up if I went on stage. All kinds of crazy shit. So the bar owner, like, hit up Shot Crew and told them, hey, dude, tell Odd Job, like, he can't come. And then I got pissed off about it because I'm like, dude, tell him dude's a bitch. Like, he ain't going to fucking show up. Like, I can promise you. And words were exchanged, and Odd Job's banned from the venue. It also doesn't help. The first time I performed there was, I think, like a month or 2 before Shot Crew started doing shows there. The local rock band that pretty much is like their home base venue, you know what I'm saying? The Trash Junkies. They hit me up because my buddy Kyle was real good friends with them. And they wanted me to come down there, and they wanted to do like a half rock, half rap show. So I was like, hell yeah, you know, like we can do that. And I came out. It was a good turnout. I mean, it wasn't huge, but I think we had like 60 people there or some shit like that. Like it went decent, especially for a last minute put together show. Yeah. But like halfway during my set, two of my buddies almost got in a fight. Like we had to stop the set. A whole bunch of drama popped off. The fight didn't actually break out. Nobody was physically hurt. But, you know, like they originally said they were going to kick out both parties. Then they ended up letting one stay because he's a local to the bar, which I thought was kind of fucked up to begin with. If you say both parties got to leave, in my opinion, both parties should leave. It was a mutual fucking disagreement. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it takes two.
It takes two. Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was whatever. We started up again. And then, like, right after my set was done, I had like a 40 minute set that night.
Damn,
people were still like popping off drama, and one of their other locals, I don't even know who the fucking the dude is, he fucking was running around talking about shooting people this, killing people that, threatening some other lady that you could tell was a little bit off a rocker. They weren't going to kick him out, bro. Like they took another local that knew him to tell him to go the fuck home and get the hell out of there. And then, like, somehow that got spun around to where it was supposedly my friend that was doing that. I'm like, I don't even fucking know that dude. That was definitely not my party. And, like, as an artist, our reputation, our word, you know, that's what gets us booked. So I have a venue owner saying that, like, I had people threatening to shoot people at their show and all this shit. Like, no, that looks bad on me. So I'm going to confront that shit, which I did. And that was the first little bit of, you know, hatred, I guess, that venue had on me. But like we worked it out, and I did like 4 or 5 shows there after that. And then the other shit happened, and they're just like, no, you're too much drama. You're not allowed back here.
Yeah, because I mean, as artists, the type of crowd you bring in and how they act really depicts on, you know, what promoters and people, you know, venues are actually going to want you and want to work with you. Because
exactly.
If you're bringing in crowds that are rowdy and they just wanting to do nothing but fight all the time, and they can't handle their alcohol, and they're mistreating girls or whatnot, because we don't stand for that shit.
Exactly. That looks horrible on an artist. Like, nobody's going to fucking book you after that.
Yeah. No.
But in my defense, that's the only time anything like that's ever happened at an event I've been at or an event I was part of. It just, you know, like I had 2 big-headed friends that both were going out. And really, it was my one friend's old lady that started the whole thing. She just, she was a little bit twacked out and just wouldn't stop popping off at the mouth. And the dude she was popping off to was my OG hood, Sean. He had served a life sentence in prison. You know, like he was really about that life, and she was just popping the fuck off. And he asked her politely to stop like 15 fucking times. And like she just kept going and kept going and kept going. So he's like, look, dude, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of your boyfriend if you don't stop. And my other buddy,
but I can him.
Yeah, like it was just a whole fucking situation.
Yeah, I know how the fuck that is.
But we resolved it. The minute like we stopped the concert, my big ass brother's like, "But you need to fucking stop right now. I'm coming down there." They're like, "All right, fuck, all right." Like you guys are making me look bad. Don't do that.
So what's your favorite song to perform? And when you go out,
I'd have to say Outlaw Shit, just because that's like. I pretty much made that song off performing. I started performing that song like 6 months before I dropped it, right?
Yeah.
And it's the song that if I'm in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, if I seem to do that song, there's at least a fifth of the crowd knows that fucking song and they're singing it with me. And like because of me performing, I probably performed it 100, 150 times before I dropped it. And everybody was really anticipating that drop. We ran I think it was 6,000 views in the first week that we dropped that song. It hit 2K in a day. And still to this day, that song runs on average 1,000 to 1,500 views every month. all natural, all organic, never paid for any promotion on it, nothing.
Fuck yeah.
So that's the song that, you know, I know if I pull that out, the pretty much half the crowd's going to be rocking it with me, especially since I do perform at a lot of the same venues and do a lot of shows with the same people like Rich Regal. That's the big Bubba. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Rich,
Shout
I
out
wouldn't be
Rich.
where I am. Yeah. I was supposed to see him today. I was supposed to get this WTMF tatted on my face right here. But Rich wasn't feeling so good this morning, so it didn't happen. But we're going to reschedule it. It's going to be okay. Yeah, Rich has helped me out a lot.
I definitely want to link up with him, and I want to get WTMF right here.
Hell yeah.
Yep. He's a cool ass dude. I really like Rich.
Rich is hands down the humblest, most knowledgeable and helpful guy that I have met in this industry since I started it. And I've met a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've met a lot of people, and Rich really, like, he's that guy that's going to help you no matter what level you're at. It don't matter if you're just starting off, if you're already big and in a rough patch. He's going to have some type of advice he can give you because he's been through this shit. He's done this a long time. And like the platform that he's built, a lot of people don't think it's the greatest, it's the hugest, whatever. It might not be. But let me tell you what, if you ain't been to a Rich Regal show, bro, you're not going to know. Because it don't matter where that man goes. Like, you're damn near going to have a sold out crowd or almost a sold out crowd. Everybody's going to be respectable. Everybody's going to be turned up. Everybody's having fun. You meet some of the best fans you're ever fucking gained. Like,
I've been to 3 of his shows now, and every single one that I've been to, the whole, you know, I'm talking to everybody there.
Yep.
Like, and the first 2 shows I went to, I wasn't high country. Like, high country wasn't a thing. It was just me. And I go in there and they were the same way then, even after I was high country. You know, I didn't really get to mingle with the artists as much when I wasn't high country, but I made sure that I put in the time and the effort to get my brand seen, so that way my face is matched up with my brand.
Yep. Yeah, the WTMF crowds, bro, are just great fucking people in general.
They come from everywhere.
Yep.
Everywhere,
bro. It's crazy.
You're in Newark, Ohio, and that, you know, that's just right down the street from me. Like, that's like a 20-minute drive. That's just a little blunt ride down the street, and I'm in Newark.
Where are you from?
Zanesville.
Okay, yeah. I spent a lot of time in Zanesville when I was a kid. I had a stepbrother up there. I used to go to the skate park and shit like every other weekend up there and shit.
Down there on Putnam.
Yep.
Yeah. Right
That's
there.
where I learned how to drop in and cracked my head real good.
They filled that bowl in.
Did they?
Yep. That part's gone.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yep. I started skating when I was a little kid. And I lived right down the street from there when I was a kid. Probably like 4 blocks down the street. And I remember my dad would take me down there. I'd go skating down there, and that was before they even had like quarter pipes up or anything. It was just the bowl, and they had a couple rails and a couple boxes set up. I couldn't fucking ride for shit or skate for shit, but I was trying.
I never got good at it, bro. Like, I could grind a little bit. Like, I could do a board slide. I could do a kick flip or a heel flip, but I could never land both feet on the board when I did it. I could drop in. That was about it. That was the extent of my skating career. That's all I could do.
I could do a shove it.
I never got the pop shove it down, bro. I tried so hard and I couldn't do it.
That was the only thing I could really do. I could ollie, I can shove it. Excuse me. Oh, I had a bunch of shit lined up. I didn't honestly, man. I was expecting myself to freeze up and choke up.
Oh, you're doing good,
So,
bud.
yeah, I appreciate it. It's gone pretty smooth, and honestly, like you were saying, you know, shout out to Rich because he put some, you know, some knowledge and some game in me not too long ago, and it really fucking helped.
Yeah.
Really fucking helped. I mean, he didn't do nothing but talk, but like,
You're learning from it though.
like he said, he's like the wise owl that everybody goes to.
This right here. This is what really started my career. I know my light's kind of reflecting that.
There you go. There you go.
First time I met Rich, I obviously knew who he was. Like he performed in Mount Vernon, where I'm from, like a long, long time ago, at our little like street fair thing, right?
Yeah.
I knew who Rich Regal was. He put together this Midwest royalty performance competition, right? I'd only been on a stage once in 10 years before this competition. I just started making music again, just started getting professional mixing and mastering and all that. I finally just got all my own merch made and shit, you know what I'm saying? It was only $50 to enter. I had no clue. Like going into that show, there were so many dope acts there. I had no idea that I was going to end up winning that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like that was not even in my thoughts. I just went there because I wanted Rich Regal to hear my music because he was in the lane that I was aiming for. You know what I'm saying?
Now, knowing Rich and knowing what he did and the lane that he was in, do you think that gave you like more of a drive to try harder when you did perform?
Oh yeah. And I didn't even gonna lie, I was nervous as fuck too. I fucked up like 3 or 4 different times. I got drunk as fuck before I even went up there because them nerves they were heavy. I was like one of the last 4 people to perform. And like we had a lot of good fucking artists that night, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm about to be ass up here, like I'm nowhere near these people. These were my thoughts. So I started loading up on the shots of Jameson, man. I think I tossed like 10 of them bitches back before I went on stage. And I stumbled a couple times, but like I had a good performance, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think I did, but evidently I did. He had a whole panel there that night. City Chief was on the panel. I can't remember who all was on it. I know him, City Chief, a couple other people that are, you know, pretty deep in the music business.
Yeah.
And like the only critique I got was don't let us know when you fuck up. Because every time I fucked up, I'm like, sorry. Like I would call myself out and he's like, bro, nobody knew until you said that. Like nobody knew.
Man, I got a buddy that him and his group, they used to perform up in Cleveland a long time ago, back when MGK was, well, not even really MGK yet. Like he was, but nobody knew who the fuck he was. And he was telling me about some of the performances and some of, you know, starting out and stories just like that. But he also at the same time, and he kept moving. They got to meet all kinds of people. They got to meet Jelly Roll back before Jelly Roll was Jelly Roll. Like back when he had a skin tight fade and spitting 10-minute bars. Like meeting Hobson before Hobson was really big. Meeting Young Buck. They got to kick it with Young Buck one night. Like that's you know, they're at this hotel party and here comes these big dudes coming through the door. And the next thing you know, here comes Young Buck.
That's fire.
my buddy got put on the hot seat though, because
Yeah.
he's like, "You roll?" He's like, "Yeah, I can." But yeah,
Hell yeah. That's fire. That's what this shit's all about too, dude. Meeting people, meeting fans, the experiences, the fun times you have. That's what it's really like. The music's cool and all that, but really like meeting the people and interacting with the people and all that. That's what, as an artist, at the end of the day, that's what keeps you going. Like, in my opinion, like that's what keeps me going. There's been multiple times I've just been like, fuck this shit. I'm not gonna do it no more. I give the fuck up. And then I have all these people like, no, dude, you're not allowed. What are you talking about? And I'm like, damn, really? Like, you care about little old me? Okay. I'll make one more song.
speaking of songs, is it the song you sent me? Is it released yet?
Yeah, I got a video and everything to it out on YouTube. The song I sent you, that's my personal favorite song I've ever made. It's a really sentimental song. I was going through a rough time. I lost like 5 people within a year that were all really close to me. My aunt, my best friend, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? My cousin got murdered.
I've had years.
It was a horrible fucking time. And I was just on 3030 one night scrolling and I found the beat and I'm like, oh, this is exactly what I've been looking for. Like, I've been looking for the perfect beat to write the song. Like, I knew what I wanted to write, but I've been looking for the beat for like a year. And I just clicked a random beat on there, found it, and I'm like, this is perfect. Dub hooked me up on it. I originally only paid for like the cheap lease. I think it was like the $30 lease or whatever. He's like, no, bro, you killed that. Like, I'm gonna give you this beat. So
that's dope.
Yeah.
So when you make songs like this, like, what do you hope listeners take from the song? Like, are you like trying, like, is it something that you just put together and it's for you, or are you trying to put like a message out there to
a little bit of both?
People?
A little bit of both. Like, obviously when you play the song, you hear it, like, a lot of it, I talk about my personal trauma and I talk about overcoming that trauma in hopes that other people that might be going through similar situations will hear that and be like, oh, well, if he can do it and can make light out of it, I can do it too. Because like a lot of my family struggles with mental health. My mom tried to commit suicide 6 times by the time I was 13. I literally watched my mom die on the floor when I was 12 of an overdose. She took all the crazy meds at once. I had to call 911. Luckily, they brought her back and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I really, really like doing the mental health music to help people out that are going through that type of shit.
Shit, I need to get you on Mental Health Mondays.
Definitely.
Every Monday I do a podcast and that's the title of the show is Men's Mental Health Monday. And, you know, I'm not really going to dig into it, but I struggle with PTSD, you know. Addiction is, you know, even though I fought off the bad addictions, I had, you know, hard drug problems back in the day. And now my addiction is like food and pop.
I feel that, dude.
Like, I'm getting so out of shape, and I used to be like $185 and built and cut, and now I'm like 250 and round.
I was 115, 120 pounds. I always fluctuate like 5 pounds. 115, 120 pounds when I started rapping, bro. I'm 190 now, and I'm only 5'1", so I'm a whole ass chicken nugget. Okay. I've never been this big in my life.
Yeah.
Part of that's, you know, going through depressive states, and part of that's just the road life. When you're on the road, you pretty much ain't got no options besides hotel food, fast food, or gas station food.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And like none of that shit's really healthy for you.
And you know, I work construction, and that's what, you know, gas station food, fucking
Yep.
Wendy's, McDonald's, whatever drive through I can hit, and it's going to be quick. I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm hungry. I need some food. Let's go.
Yep.
And then, you know, I quit. I gave up. I used to smoke cigarettes. I quit smoking cigarettes. Like, damn, it's going on like 4 months now. So,
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I quit smoking cigarettes. So I think my eating kind of increased after that.
Yeah, because you replace that habit with another habit. That's just what the human brain does.
Yep.
Instead of getting a craving for a cigarette, you'll be like, "Oh man, I want something to munch on."
So
I've been there.
Yeah. So even though my addictions aren't bad addictions, I still struggle with them addictions. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So, we're gonna jump into this song real quick. Let's get it going.
Let's get it.
Going through the motions, learning how to pretend that everything is perfect. And I've been sinking in an ocean, drowning but I'm silent, yet everyone thinks I'm afloat. Going through changes, but I swear I'm the same. Could you show me some patience along the way? Going through changes, but I swear I'm the same. Could you show me some mercy if I start to stray?
Life is so crazy, this world is insane. Hopelessly floating, just making my way. Praying for guidance, I'm searching for change. But all of these demons been keeping me chained. My brain's full of pain and my heart's full of sorrow. My memories all haunted, my bottles all hollow. Voices are screaming, I'm hearing them calling. They're saying just end it and rid all these problems. Wish that I could, but I know that I can't. Gotta stay strong for my family and friends. Turn on a beat and just pick up a pen. This music is really my way to just vent. Fill up these pages with all of my sins. Stories of glory and tragic events. Mistakes that I made and the friends that I've lost. So to show me the truth when I'm dead and I'm gone. Dead and I'm gone.
But I swear I'm the same. Could you show me some patience along the way? I'm going through changes, but I swear I'm the same. Could you show me some mercy if I start to stray?
First I lost Shelly, then Ronnie and Ricky. I was drowning my sorrows, so we smoke a whiskey. Then Alex got shot in my heart, it just dropped. This shit can't be real, or just please make it stop. I can't handle these thoughts, I'm so lost in emotion. Too angry to talk and too broken to focus. Want you to know that I love and I miss you. No matter what happens, I'll never forget you. The pain sits insistent, but so does my vision. I'm finally learning that her turns of wisdom. The devil is tempted, try colliding my vision. I rose to the brimstone with hope and ambition. Stay focused, persistent to end this affliction. Gave it my all with my purest intentions. That maybe I'll listen and go make a change. Leave this hurt in the past and just live for the day. Just live for the day. Just live for the day. Just live.
Trying to find the seasons, trying to find my meaning. Maybe there's a reason why I'm going through these changes.
I fucking love that song. Makes me a little teary-eyed every time. The beat alone, bro. The beat alone is just makes you think. You're like, oh damn.
Yeah. That hook too. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to do a remix to that soon too. I had an artist that I've listened to since I was like 13, 14 as well. His name's Chucky Atkins. He's a Canadian rapper. He used to be fucking huge back when I was a kid, like hundreds of thousands to millions of views on every song. He's a convicted felon and all that. And in Canada, you can still join the military to help expunge felonies. And he went through a lot of shit during his hip hop career. You know what I'm saying? lost a lot of people, got in a lot of trouble, got a lot of addictions, and chose to go into the military to get some of that shit worked out. And he was gone for about 8 years or so. Disappeared off the face of the earth. He just started dropping music again last year. And I found that he was dropping music again. You know, I've been subscribed to his page for all this fucking time. I still have the same YouTube. I've used the same YouTube since I was like 12. And I found him on Facebook through his YouTube. And I sent him that song. And I was like, hey, that's kind of like, in my mind, that's a Chucky Atkins type of song. And I was like, bro, you're one of my like idols. I look up to you a lot. I've listened to you since I was a kid. I made this song. And I really think you're fuck with it. I know you probably ain't got time to listen to it, but if you can, let me know what you think. And like 10 minutes later, bro, he messages me back and he's like, I fucking loved that song. And I love that beat. He's like, you want to redo it? And I'm like, fuck yeah. So like, I'm going to redo that song. I'm going to write a new verse for it. Fuck, this year alone, I've already lost 5 people since this year started. So it's kind of fitting as well.
Damn,
So
wow,
I'm gonna-
like 4 months in.
Yeah, exactly. I was just at a funeral today, man. Had to put down one of my best friends. Really good supporter too. Came to all the shows, bought all the merch, you know, like really good dude. I used to MMA with him back when I was a kid and shit. So yeah, I'm gonna redo that song. Chucky's gonna take the second verse. I might put him on the first verse. I don't know, but it's pretty exciting for me because like I never thought I'd be able to do a song with Chucky Atkins. And like to me, that's like doing a song with Eminem to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that same kind of holy shit, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was actually like in Canada, he was like their version for a long time. He's a little Vietnamese gangster from Canada, bro. And he's just off the wall. If you're ever bored, look up Chucky Atkins, bro.
Chucky Atkins. All right. Oh yeah, I definitely will. Definitely will.
On Hickorbilly's podcast, when Mercules popped in the first time I was talking about it, and he's like, bro, you know who Chucky Atkins is? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, dude, respect. Like, that's one of the OGs. So I'm like, yeah. I was like, I'm going to do a song with him. And he's like, no shit.
Shout out Mercules.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a show in Columbus coming up.
Does he?
I don't remember exactly when it was. You know, socializing and bullshitting, it came up in a conversation with somebody over the weekend, and I'm looking forward to that because I know Rich is going to be there. I don't know if he's performing or not, but I know he's
Knowing
gonna
Rich, her work his way in there somehow.
Yeah.
He's good at that.
Yeah.
And he's one of the biggest names out of Ohio. So like, it's hard to tell the Rich Regal no if he wants on a show. Because you
Right.
know, if you book Rich for a show and you're in Ohio, bro, he's about to bring a lot of fans. A lot of people are going to pop the fuck out. And if you already have a big name on that lineup, it's just a smart move. That's a guaranteed way to sell out that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Have you seen Rich and Colt's new song?
Yeah.
Don't You Worry?
Yep. It's fire.
Shit, let's jump
I
into
believe
that.
they're dropping a whole EP, aren't they? I believe so.
I think so.
I think that's just the first song and video that's dropped, but I believe they're putting out a whole EP.
Yeah. So this is Rich Regal. Don't You Worry.
I've been riding down these dirty back roads with the Java shine and something rules. My nuts swing bigger than the heat that it got in the center console. Don't make me tell the preacher man to get another casket for his land. If you really want to test my country soul, don't worry about it, I'll stay 10 toes. Rolling down these dirty back roads, nuts swinging. Don't you worry about whether I've been smoking or drinking. Cause I'm rolling down these dirty back roads, nuts swinging. Don't you I just keep on rolling. Ohio pine, I'm holding. Shotgun in the back glass, cause I'm never folding. You should leave me alone. Don't you hit up my phone. I'm just doing my thing. Don't you get me out my zone. Rolling cone after cone. Yeah, the kush is my cologne. I'm just riding all alone. Y'all can sit on my throne. And I'm rolling down these dirty back roads. Studs swinging. Don't you worry about whether I've been smoking or we're drinking. Cause I'm rolling down these dirty back roads. Studs swinging. Don't you worry about whether I've been smoking or we're drinking. Rolling down these dirty back roads, nuts swinging. Don't you worry about whether I've been smoking or we're drinking. Cause I'm rolling down these dirty back roads, nuts swinging. Don't you worry about whether I've been smoking or we're drinking.
That's the Bubba. Those are both
Yeah.
the Bubba. I've known Colt for a long time too.
Man, he's been interacting with the page a lot. Respecting for that. You know, he's got a huge following, and for him to actually take, you know, the 2 seconds it takes to, you know, like something or share something, he actually does it. So
Right.
big shout out to him.
Colt's a good dude.
Yeah, for sure. Man, it's been a long night. It's been a good night. If you want to hang around for a second after I close this out, chat with you for a second. But it's been fun, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming on the channel. Hopefully, you know, this gets out there and more people be inclined to come on and do the
Oh yeah.
same thing, share some stories, and maybe we can have you back on here and we can start doing this, you know, maybe like a Men's Mental Health Monday thing.
I'd definitely be down. I know a couple other artists I could shoot your way too. They'd probably definitely be down to come on. One of them's not a country rapper. He's not in the country rap lane. But
Country, I don't care if they country sing. I don't care if they country rap. I don't care if they rap. I don't care if they sing. If you're an artist and you want your shit to be heard, hit up High
Right.
Country.
I'll hit you up. I'll link you with my my little Bubba Double B. He's from a group called 740's Finest. We used to all have a group together way back in the day. He was like 13 when he first started rapping with us and shit. And he's been viral twice on Boozy's Daughter show. I can't think of the name of it right now. The Audition or whatever. He's been viral twice on there. He's
I've seen
fire,
that,
dude. He's
I've seen-
fire.
I've seen him on YouTube. It was actually when I first met Drewby. He said something about the 740's Finest or something like
I
that.
believe Drewby came down and did a show with us, one of our local shows once. I could be wrong, but I know for sure I brought when Drewby had his show in Pennsylvania, I brought Double B down there with me. He was my bring along because they were looking for more acts. I'm like, I got somebody right up the lane. And Double B went on a little 2-day like mini tour thing with me. We hit Kentucky and then we hit Pennsylvania the next day.
Hell yeah. But that was fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. I got a little too drunk in Kentucky, but you know, that'll happen.
All right. Well, you High Country mother truckers, it's been fun. It's been real. Man, make sure you go follow this guy's page. Check him out. Share the music. Run them numbers up. You know how it goes. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and fucking with the chat. But we out.